Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to learn how to write the capital and lowercase y. When you write, remember that you have three fingers folded on the bottom. Your marker pen or pencil is laying on top. And the top two fingers, really the third finger probably helps a little, moves your marker or pencil. That way your hand doesn't get tired because you can do everything with your fingers. If you hold it like this, you'd have to move your whole hand and your hand would get really tired and your arm. So today we're doing the capital Y. The capital Y is written, we're going to write it over two lines. And you know that we go at an angle to the middle, at an angle to the middle, and straight down. One more time, at an angle to the middle, at another angle to the same middle, these two meet, and straight down. At an angle to the middle, at an angle to the middle, meeting the first line, and straight down. Angle to the middle, angle to the middle, and straight down. Angle to the middle, angle to the middle, straight down. Angle to the middle, angle to the middle, and straight down. I'm going to do these that are dotted. I'm only going to do two, but you know that you have to do the whole line. Angle to the middle, and straight down. Remember that when you go to the middle line, your other angle goes to the middle line and needs to meet that first line. And then it goes straight down underneath it. Finish this row, then move on to the next one. Here they have our starting point. Again, I'm going to make an angle to the middle line. Then I'm going to make another angle to the middle line. And then I'm going straight down. Angle to the middle line. Angle to the middle line, meeting my first line and going straight down. Please pause here and finish that whole line. Now we're at the line that has no starting points and no little dashes, but I have my middle line. So I know that I need to start and do an angle to the middle line. Then I go to the other side and I make an angle meeting my first line and I go straight down. I leave space of about a finger and then I'm going to go make an angle to the middle line, angle to the middle line, and going straight down. Please finish the rest of this row and pause the video. When you're done, restart the video. Now my next one is my lowercase y. My lowercase y is just a little bit different. Remember here we have angle to the middle line, angle to the middle line, straight down. Here you do your, first of all, we're not writing over the two top lines. We're writing from the middle to the bottom line and we're going below the line. And we are only going to write an angle to the bottom line, and then we're going straight down below the line. So there's only two strokes. So I start at the middle line, I go at an angle to the bottom line, then I go at an angle to the bottom line and a little bit below. Do not go way below, just a little bit below. It's not the length of a whole half a line, it's just a little bit. Angle to the middle line, and then I start my angle to the bottom line and below the bottom line. I'm going to write from the middle line to the bottom line at an angle, from the middle line to the bottom line at an angle and a little bit below. From the middle line to the bottom line at an angle, from the middle line to the bottom and a little below. Middle to the bottom, middle to a little bit below the bottom line. Middle to the bottom line, middle to a little bit below the line. Now on our next line, we only have the dotted line. So again, I'm going from my middle line to the bottom line at an angle. And I go from my middle line a little bit below the bottom line. From my middle line to the bottom line at an angle. From my middle line a little bit below at an angle. See, this does not go straight down. It keeps going at an angle. Please pause your video here and finish this row, then start again. Now in this row, they gave us a starting point. So I'm going to go ahead and start at my starting point and I go to the bottom line at an angle and I go back to the middle line and I go a little bit below. I go back to my starting point. I go down at an angle to the bottom line. I go back to the middle line and I go a little bit below the bottom line. Pause your video here and finish this whole row, then start again. In this line, I do not have any starting point, so I know I have to start at the middle line, and I go at an angle to the bottom line. I start at the middle line, and I go a little bit below the bottom line. I leave this space of about a finger, and I start at the middle line, go to the bottom line at an angle. I start at the middle line and I go below the bottom line. Do not go all the way below, just a little bit. I think I made that a little bit long. Continue filling up this entire line. When you're done filling up this entire line, I need you to take a picture of your handwriting page and post it to Class Dojo.